Hey, Brian Young here from ProfitSourcing.com. Today's topic is the gateway drug and why books are a great place to start your Amazon selling business. Be sure to check out the website. Tons of free content, videos, blogs. They're going to help you get started on Amazon, and they're going to help you outsource your Amazon business as soon as possible. So books are a great place to start. In fact, if you were to take a survey of all these successful sellers on Amazon, I think my money would be on the fact that the great majority of them got their start selling online, selling used books. In fact, when you bring up used books to these experienced sellers that are doing, in fact, when you bring up used books to these uber successful online sellers, the ones that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, they usually have a moment of nostalgia, hearkening back to the days when they sold used books. And this is why books are very cheap to acquire. You can usually buy a book from anywhere between free all the way up to $2, and they're relatively easy to find. They're cheap, they're easy to find. That provides a perfect foundation from which new sellers can really learn the Amazon marketplace and make some good money. So beyond books, after you've sold books, after you've got your online book selling business rolling, I don't want you to think you have to stay in that category. In fact, I think it's okay to diversify your Amazon selling business. And that means that you can go beyond books. You can sell things in the toys and games category, health and beauty, shoes, clothing, apparel, groceries, electronics, baby, pet products. The list goes on and on. So don't think that you need to paint yourself into a corner and just be a book seller. Think bigger than that. Now, you could just sell books on Amazon and make six figures. Okay, the profitability is there, the opportunity is there, but there is value in having a variety of categories that you're selling on Amazon, and I just wanted to open your eyes to those possibilities today. Now, there are a few reasons why planning on branching out is a good idea for the Amazon seller. The first one is when you begin selling on Amazon, they're going to limit the amount of items that you can send into Amazon's fulfillment centers. So you're selling FBA, you're going to have Amazon fulfill all your orders. There's going to be a limitation put on. And I think at the time of this video, that was 5,000 units. And so once you hit those 5,000 units, they're not going to let you send it anymore until you've met their metrics, okay? And what they're trying to see is what's your sell-through rate? How many items are you selling in comparison to how many items you currently have available for sale? And the great thing about books is that you send in a shipment of books, and a nice big chunk of them usually sell right away. But then there's another chunk of them that may take a few months or even up to even a year sometimes to sell. So by having multiple streams, multiple categories for sale, you're going to increase your sale rate as it is relative to your overall number of items in stock, and you're going to be able to get that 5,000 limit raised sooner. There's valuable multiple streams. If for whatever reason the book sourcing market in your area dries up, you can just shift your attention to some of the other categories. And when those categories aren't doing so well, you can jump back into books. And so really it's good to have a variety of places you can find product so that you're not reliant on one alone. And finally, the beauty of books, and it's the mantra that I'm going to continue to pound into your head, is that books, because they're cheap, because they're easy to find, and because their ROI is so large, it's a great business not only to start, but then start right away building a system so that you can outsource your entire book selling business and move on to another category. So I'd recommend you start in books, you systematize books, you outsource books, you hire somebody to do the sourcing and the listing and the managing, and then you move on to another category. You move on to retail arbitrage, and you shop for toys and games, electronics, etc. But then do the same thing. Systematize that based on the experience you had in books. Outsource that, and then move on to another category, another avenue of inventory, wherever it is, wholesale, liquidation, private label, using the same entrepreneurial vision that you used with books. So in conclusion, I recommend that you start selling used books now, but don't feel trapped. There's a variety of places you can go after used books, and I recommend you go in those directions after you've gotten your used book selling business set up, automated, and outsourced. There's fresh opportunities around every corner. That's the beauty of this business. If you get a little restless in used books, then you can head on over to another category. You can do some retail arbitrage or online or wholesale or private label. You don't have to stay in one place the rest of your life, and that's a beautiful thing. Thanks for watching the video. Check out the website. We'll see you soon.